clearly see. My last case opened in me a new fear, a real fear, a fear of myself, of what I am, and of what I've always been. All that I was is now lost. Hope, purpose, pleasure, all meaningless. I now walk in the shadows between worlds, and it is there I have finally glimpsed upon what lives in the dark corners of the earth.
I like the way you smile at me, baby.
Alright, welcome back everybody, this is I Say Cosm. Today we're playing Call of Cthulhu, Dark Corners of the Earth. Now, I have played this for about 5 minutes, just to see what it was about, and you'll see in a moment, but I'm already enthralled by this game. I have no idea what's going to happen though. Very excited.
Robert, this had better be good. What's the beef?
Sorry, Jack. We had to call. This fellow will only talk to you. Name's Victor Holt.
Don't know any Victor.
He's the leader of this weird cult that moved in here a few months back. Got about 20 followers. They've been causing trouble all over town. Stealing, going through folks' trash, hanging around outside people's homes at all hours. No one ever presses charges, though. They're a screwy bunch. They've got the locals scared. So tonight, we were just passing, doing the normal rounds, when we heard gunshots fired from their property.
Gunshots? Hang on there. No one said anything about gunshots. Who have we got out here?
Just me, Nichols, and a few new recruits.
Well, that's just great. Lead the way, Robert. I better check out this crazy gang of yours.
Yes, let's do it. The stealth, peeking, jumping.
What's taking him so long? Something must be wrong.
I think I saw one.
Evening, Jack. Glad you could join the freak show.
How's it looking, Henry?
I don't like this one bit, Jack. Check the alley on the right. Victor Holt's over there in the shadows. He's waiting for you.
Can we trust him?
Nope, but we've got you covered. You better take it slowly, though. They're a bit twitchy.
Oh, boom! really see anything in here.
That one to the right, taking cover. Kill him.
The board is covered with strange writing.
Very strange indeed. What do we got here? Oh, hello.
As I continue to translate the narcotic fragments, I become more and more eager to contact my Yithian masters. These beings truly are gods to us. Their intellect and knowledge surpasses ours in ways impossible to comprehend. I know now just how insignificant mankind is in the universe, a doomed and simple species thrown up as a side effect of an experiment by the elder things. It is a blessing that such flawed creatures as ourselves have such a short and limited future.
Ooh, book icon in the interface to study your journal may reveal vital clues. When the book icon is grayed out, there are no new entries. How do I get that up? Yep. Okay, the Diary of Jack Walters. Let's get into it. A local disturbance, September 6, 1915. Evening. I guess I'm becoming a victim of my own success. After closing the last 5 cases so fast, the papers have been calling me a local hero. But I just had a run of lucky hunches. That's all. I'm just another cop doing his job. So there's a disturbance at a local residence. It's probably just a bunch of kids hopped up on moonshine. Why call in a detective? September 6. Maybe the uniformed boys are sore at being out in this weather, and they want to share the joy with the local hero. I wouldn't be the first good-natured prank I've had to take since those newspaper reports. I don't know, though. Something doesn't feel right. It's more than just a regular bad feeling. It's hard to explain, but it's strong. I'm probably just tired. These dreams don't help. I can't remember when I last got a good night's sleep. Must be a month, at least. Right about the time I started my run of lucky hunches. The dreams have been getting worse lately. I'm almost afraid to close my eyes. Bourbon helped at first, but not anymore. The lack of sleep must be affecting my nerves. Well, jitters or not, I better get going. Ooh, what do we have here? Nothing collected. Podium sermon. I think we read that, yeah. Yeah. What do we have here? Game time. Alright, we got some collectibles. I may need some help in the comments telling me where I've missed things. Gotta collect it all, you know?
That symbol's strange. Looks almost like a flaming eye. I should take a closer look.
Kill them all.
You should. Definitely.
It's locked. An old grandfather clock. This blasphemous image makes me feel uneasy.
Pretty cool though.
Keep shooting.
Is this a save point? Okay. But now I gotta keep my eye out for that.
It looks like an eye, but the rest of the painting has no real shape. A depiction of some alien creature.
A lot of detail has gone in already.
That's an unusual design. It's locked. The front door has been barricaded with tables and chairs. It's been boarded up. The shelves have collapsed and spilled books all over the floor. The wood in those shelves looks rotten. Figures they'd collapse. It won't open.
Locked.
It won't budge.
Locked.
It won't budge.
Oh, hi guys.
He seemed to recognize me. I don't get it. His body is covered in tattoos, and they were carved into his flesh with something sharp. The body's still warm, but he's definitely dead. He seemed to recognize me. I don't get it.
An old wardrobe. It's too heavy to move.
Poisoning by the looks of it. He's dead. They're all... I can't open it.
They're all dead. Why am I all woozy?
A diary. This will make interesting reading.
Is it because of all
Suicide. Or rather, mass suicide. These nuts had some serious issues.
Nothing of interest.
He's dead. They're all dead. I can't open it.
Alright, I think I'm starting to freak out. I can hear my heartbeat. Alright, back in the hall. Diary of a cult member. August 20, 1915. We have been watching him now for 2 months. I can feel my anticipation growing as the day of contact draws near. Victor has not yet divulged his plan for bringing Mr. Walters to us. All I know is that we must succeed. The sermon today was inspiring. Victor enlightened us with the story of the great race transcending the bounds of time to visit his dreams. Of the conscious things on this earth and in the ocean depths, we are but servants to a greater design. I can only hope that my faith during these last days will win me favor when our masters step through the gate. Those experiments below have claimed one more of our order. Another volunteer is needed, but many are willing. We are truly blessed through our faithful service, now that his coming grows so close. The preparations are complete, and Victor's plan is in motion. He will arrive soon. Surely by now he must suspect his true nature, or at least question the nature of his gifts. He has come. Finally, it begins. Are they talking about me? Do I really want to know what that's about?
Don't shoot. I'm unarmed.
Ah, we've been expecting you, Mr. Walt.
No.
Damn. He recognized me. And it sounded like he was going to get on the level with what's going on in this joint. A key. This... Damn. He recognized me. And it's...
We gotta highlight the item and click on it to use the character.
sounded like he was going to get on the level with what's going on. In this joint.
Alright.
He's dead. Looks like a bad case of lead poisoning.
I guess we're going downstairs.
It's locked. The key doesn't fit. It's unlocked.
Here we go. Oh dear.
Nope, nothing of interest.
I don't understand. I mean, all of these photos. All of them. There must be some kind of mistake. Why would they want me here? It must be an old case. Something I've forgotten. Some screwball with a grudge, maybe. Think. I've gotta think. Another key. This should fit the door across the hall. What the hell is going on? It seems they've been tracking my movements. The fire's still burning.
We've got some fans. Nothing to pick up here? Probably is, I'm just missing it.
All these photos and clippings are of me. I just don't get it.
It's alright, we don't need to.
It must have been lit recently, but it started to die down.
Once they're all dead, they'll stop. Here.
It's unlocked. It appears to be a private study area. It appears to be a private study area. The drawer. It appears to be a private study area. It appears to be a private study area. There are definitely some strange sounds coming from this side of the room.
Whoa! Alright, well there's a trapdoor down there.
For nutcases, they seem quite literate.
Alright, let's have a look. Boston Globe. Enlightened or duped? Inside Boston's strangest church. Those of our readers who live near its headquarters in an ordinary-looking Boston residence will need no introduction to the Fellowship of Yith, or whatever the cult's name is. For those who have not encountered this mysterious semi-religious group before, a few words of explanation are necessary. Since our country's founding upon the basis of religious freedom, its shores have been home to many small religious groups outside the mainstream. No small number are headquartered in the states of New England, where the Pilgrims themselves sought a new world free of religious persecution. But the question must be asked, at what point does a religion become a cult, and its trusting adherents, not to mention its blameless neighbors, become victims? That is the question this journal poses in regard to the Fellowship of Yith. In a month-long investigation, our intrepid reporters have diligently sought out the truth behind this so-called church. Its origins are somewhat mysterious, the more so since the group's leaders declined to be interviewed or to assist our investigation in any way. However, it seems that the Fellowship was founded more than 20 years ago by one Victor Holt, based on a revelation he had received from beyond the confines of this world. Holt has not been seen for almost 6 years. His followers apparently believe that he is communing with the mysterious powers behind his faith, and that he is shortly to return with new insights and teachings. All this sounds like a harmless, if eccentric, spiritual group, little different from many others. However, those who make their homes near to the Fellowship's headquarters tell a different, more sinister story. The adherents of this obscure sect are to be found loitering on street corners, casting menacing glances at their innocuous neighbors, and frequently engaging in acts of petty crime, which the local police seem powerless to prevent or redress. Strange lights have been observed burning in the windows of the old house at all hours of the day and night. They change colour unpredictably and cast weird, unintelligible shadows. Even more disturbing are the noises which have been heard to issue from within the mysterious building. They include chanting, unearthly music, and worst of all, screams like those of lost souls in agony. Many of the sect's neighbours are convinced that its services include human sacrifice or similar atrocities. Those few who dared complain to the police were told that because the house is private property, and because there is no concrete evidence of any wrongdoing, the most they can do is file a noise complaint. Are the horrors of Salem being reenacted in our city? More than 2 centuries on? Is this Fellowship of Yith engaging in unspeakable and criminal acts of worship involving torture and sacrifice? Why is nothing being done to ease the fear and distress they cause to the local community? A source within the police department, speaking on the condition of anonymity, tell the Globe that the Fellowship is suspected of involvement in a number of local crimes, but so far the lack of evidence and the reluctance of nervous witnesses to come forward have thwarted any official investigation. Very well, we say. Where the police cannot or will not investigate, the Globe shall continue to act in the interests of Boston citizens, fearlessly exposing the truth about the so-called church and its followers. Our findings will be published in these pages over the following months so that all may know the truth. Editor's note: it is with great sorrow that the Globe announces the death of reporter Howard Addlestone, who was leading the newspaper's investigation into the Fellowship of Yig when he apparently drowned in Boston Harbor. Is that a correction or a typo? As they called it Yith before. The coroner has ruled his death a suicide. Our condolences go out to his family. Wait. We still have mythos. Narcotica. This manuscript looks medieval, but claims to be a translation from classical Greek of a far older work from before the time of the first humans. The pages are stained, faded, and even burned in some places, making reading difficult. The legible sections tell the history of unthinkably distant antiquity. They speak of races so strange as to be beyond human comprehension, and wars fought across vast gulfs of time and space. There are concepts so utterly alien that they sound like absolute madness. Time travel, flying polyps, mental projection, great race of Yith. It makes you dizzy just to read it. Interesting. Oh.
Shit, that did not sound good.
Oh.
Well, that's just swell.
Ah, my thoughts exactly.
He's dead. The beam must have fallen and crushed his skull.
Oof. Well.
Medical charts on the human anatomy. This sink would be used for scrubbing up.
There's blood on the walls.
Dead bodies, and plenty of them. Something dreadful has been going on down here. In all my time on the job, I've never seen anything like this before. From the markings, he must have been one of their own. I wonder if he volunteered.
Volunteered for what?
They must have been trying to preserve the bodies. It looks like the bodies have been mutilated. If my instincts are right, I'd say they've been experimenting on each other. The stench in here is sickening. Seems like these cabinets are used for storing chemicals and medical equipment. Seems like these cabinets are used for storing chemicals and medical equipment.
Oh my god. Whoa!
Good God! What the hell is all this? I've never seen such equipment before. Who could have made such a machine? His beating heart. His beating heart. The contraption above seems to be controlling his breathing. Looks like his stomach.
My god, what is happening?
I've never seen equipment like this before. Nothing of interest here. Looks like his kidneys. They're moving around in all that liquid. This pipe must drain the waste from his intestines. Looks like his brain. I wonder what those wires are for. Ah! It's too hot to pick up.
Ooh. Can I just press a button?
Oh, shit. The crystal's still warm. There's no power.
Whoops.
This tunnel feels like it's gonna collapse at any moment.
Yeah, let's hurry. Oh, we need the crystal anyway. Maybe?
It's too hot to touch. I think it's being used as a power source for the machine. It's a similar shape to the slot upstairs.
Yes, it is. Oh, let's have a look inside, huh? Yeah! Sweet! Welcome home, friends!
It's been more than 6 years since I entered that strange house in Boston. But to me, it was just 5 months ago. Amnesia, the doctors called it, probably brought on by acute mental stress. I remember investigating the far side of the library. There was screaming. According to the police report, they had searched the house for hours, only to find me later collapsed on the floor. When my eyes opened and I spoke, my colleagues recoiled in fear. There was something unnatural in my voice and blank gaze. They committed me to Arkham Asylum, where I was diagnosed with severe schizophrenia. As it became clear that I presented no danger to either myself or others, I was released from the asylum's care. I have learned little of my activities in the 6 years that followed. The accounts I've been able to piece together show much of my time was spent in travel and study. I maintained a fanatical infatuation with the occult, delving deep into volumes concerning witch cults and dark legends, often in languages unfamiliar to my own. When I reawakened 5 months ago, exactly 6 years after entering that house in Boston, no trace was left of what had been a secondary personality. I was myself again, or at least what I believed myself to be. Return to normal life has been a painful process. In recent days, my dreams have been plagued by cosmic landscapes, and I've become fearful of my own reflection. I am beginning to remember things from that day, more than 6 years past, that I have told no one else.
Jack Walters.
Hello, Mr. Walters. My name's Arthur Anderson. I need your help finding a missing person.
I don't take that kind of job.
Did you get my package?
Hold on. What exactly do you want from me, Mr. Anderson?
It's one of my store managers, you see. Brian's his name. Brian Burnham. Nice lad. He disappeared recently from the First National grocery store in Innsmouth.
Innsmouth? Never heard of it.
It's a small fishing town on the coast, not far from Arkham. I'd like to see you in person before you leave.
Hold on there a minute. I didn't agree to take this what the hell? I'll be here all day anyway.
Okay. I think we'll end it there for today. We'll continue this in the next video. Very excited to see where this leads. Getting some Shadow Out of Time vibes, and looks like we're going to be heading to Innsmouth. So, more good times there. If I've missed anything or you got any tips on what to do in this game, let me know in the comments. Other than that, this has been Ice Cosm. Stay tuned for more Cosmic Horror video games. Thanks for watching.